Hey everyone, and happy Monday. I want to do this video because I got a lot of requests from it, not only this weekend, but gosh, in the past few months, years even. Trust, relationships, technology. They're going through my phone, they're going through my computer, they're going through my personal stuff. Why? And is it a deal breaker? So I'm just going to talk really briefly about this on the therapy side of this instead of asking your friend or their friend and getting into all of that. I just want to go into the therapy level of what that can mean and if it's a deal breaker. So I've I've done it. I've gone through someone's phone. I had my phone gone through before. So it's not comfortable. It makes you feel really uneasy. I guess the biggest thing is why do we do it, right? If you're going through a phone, just like you're going through a phone book, or if you're going through a channel list of TV shows, if you're going to go and look for something, right? We're going to look for something. So what are they looking for? Are they looking for something you sent them and resent? Probably not. So I guess the biggest thing to look for is when they're doing it. But both sides are guilty here, right? If you're having something on your phone that you're not comfortable doing it in front of that person but with them next to you, that could be a sign that the person with the phone has something that is worth looking for. On the other side of things, it can also mean that that person that's going through there has some type of trust issue and they're digging for something. And if they don't find it, they're just going to keep digging till they do. And if they don't, then that's where it should stop. Once they're busted, have that conversation of what they're looking for, and then it's the opening up. If you want to be that open, give the phone over. So every time they look, they kind of get reconfirmation and reconfirmed that there's nothing in there. So it, it just depends. It really just depends. Looking through the phone, I know it's a huge invasion of privacy. So if you are guilty of doing it, why are you doing it? Like what are we looking for? And a lot of times, past relationships are causing us to do it in present relationships. So is it a deal breaker? I guess it depends. If you trust this person otherwise and they got busted, have that conversation, see what they're looking for, reconfirm, and mention again and again that I'm not doing what potentially your ex had done. So I really doubt there's an easier question, or I'm sorry, easier answer than, yeah, it's kind of snooping. So we got busted. If we want this relationship to work, be open about it. And they're looking for something and it's a reoccurring issue, probably a big sign that it's not going to work. Just because if the trust isn't there in one thing, it's probably not there in other things. So they also probably feel really awkward. They got busted. So the biggest thing I'll say is if you're in this situation, if it's the first time it happened, have that communication, what they're looking for. If you're doing something wrong and you can't have them in your phone, then that's just a big red flag that you shouldn't be in a relationship anyways. So any other questions you guys have on this? I know I have a lot of this from girlfriends and boyfriends, from husband and wife. So the other thing too is we're in COVID-19 right now, so everybody's home, everyone's bored. If the time to cheat or the time to play or the time to pretend I'm somewhere else, and that means making up a fake screen name or a fake dating site profile or whatever the case is, they're probably going to do it now. This is boredom time right now. So if you're in that relationship and you care about this person and you want to give it every opportunity and chance you have to work, have that conversation, because if you can't have that conversation, there's going to be tougher issues down the road that you're not going to be able to communicate about either. So I just wanted to put that out there really quick as my quick Monday not really pick me up, just information. So if you guys have any other questions or comments, just let me know. I know it's technology is good and it's kicking our butt sometimes because we don't have a home phone anymore where if my partner goes to the store, they're not going to give a home phone number and my husband's going to answer the phone. That's not the case. So technology is great, but it's a very, very secretive world we're living in. So I always definitely make sure that I tell this too, though. If it's your child and they have their own phone, make sure you guys have some type of parent checkup on that because so many things, so many teenagers and younger get into things they shouldn't be. So they are worthy of monitoring, I will say that. But if you're monitoring your spouse, if you're monitoring your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the case is, figure out why you're doing it. If it's a huge, deep rooted trust issue, please seek help. And if the other person is there with you, they'll be right beside you during that whole time. All right, well, Mr. Bentley is whining for his walk today, so have a great week, and I will talk to you soon.